So when it comes to manifesting, there's some important things to understand because there's a lot of people that try all these manifesting skills and tools and workshops and they never really get anywhere, right? And really it's getting clear on what you want. That's the hardest part about manifesting. Getting clear about something that you actually want and then doing something that I call the three tensions. A tension point is like a singularity. It's like a black hole in space. It just sucks matter into it. And so you have to set the intention of what it is that you want. It's generally not money, right? It's what you can do with the money. So getting clear at what you really want, set the intention, and then focusing on that, keeping it in your observing mind, and then creating physical movement towards it, which is taking action, the physical tension that releases an energy from your body. So the intention, paying attention, and the physical tension. Those three tension points, it's a trinity of of manifesting techniques. And so you put those three together, you have an unstoppable force behind you. You just got to be clear at what you want. Now, as you set those three things up, the universe will hear you. You know, you set the intention what you want. Okay, they hear you. But there's a currency to the transactions that we create. And so, you know, you can go to the store and throw a candy bar up on the register, but you, which is your intention, you know, the focus, the movement, you did it all, but there's a currency that must be exchanged, right? And so it's what this currency is emotion. When you use emotion, that's the currency for the transaction for manifesting. Empaths, you learn how to manifest like this, you'll be unstoppable because of the amount of emotion that's always moving through you. You can use it to your advantage instead of becoming weakened by it, which is what the typical empath does. They become weakened by all the things they feel instead of using it to their advantage. And so the three tensions and then the emotion. The emotion that I would encourage to use would be gratitude, because gratitude is like a double state of love, right? And everything comes from love. So if we use love, the creative force, then we manifest much more powerfully, quicker than we could have ever expected. Everything is in a greater alignment when we do things out of love. And when you do it out of gratitude, it's like you're expressing this desire through love, but you're also giving thanks for have receiving it already, which is another crucial point. That feeling that you already have it and the gratitude that you express when manifesting that you already have it and being grateful and thankful that you have it. So those are really important key points to remember. So another key point to remember is don't have any expectations on what you think it has to look like or the time that it has to come in, because you know, let's say you put 6 months on something and it has to look like this. Well, the universe wanted to give it to you tomorrow and it wanted to give you way more, but you were so set in stone on this that you kind of dumbed down your own manifestation. So the universe always wants to give you everything. It wants to give you more and more and more. But because of expectations, humanity tends to screw a lot of things up. So many things have been missed out by humanity because of expectations. So don't let that get in the way. Just be open to receiving what you asked for in the highest alignment for you in which you asked. So, an example I'll use about manifesting, I was talking to my wife about how to manifest, and I was using a wand as an example. And I was like, you know, so to give an example, I set my attention on wanting a wand. That's what I want. I want the most perfect wand to come to me. In fact, I want it to come to me from deep in the high Utah mountains somewhere. I want it to come to me because I don't want to have to go and look for it. I just want it to come to me. However that happens, I just want the most perfect wand. And so I set that intention. I focused on just holding this and already having this most perfect wand. I didn't know exactly what it looked like, but I just imagined the feeling of holding the most perfect wand. And it just felt so amazing. And I was putting out all this emotion of just joy of having it because it was so cool that it came to me, right? And After that, I let it go, which is also another important key. Let it go. Stop asking. Stop focusing on it. Once you set the intention and do this, kind of just like give it to the universe, and then let the universe bring it back. So I forgot about it after this. And about 3 days later, my mom comes over to my house, knocks on my door. She has this box, and she has all these rocks. And she's like, "Do you want all these?" There's like some cool crystals and things that we found over the years. I'm like, "Yeah, okay, that's awesome." And she's getting ready to leave. She's like, "Oh wait, there's one more thing." She's all, "Your brother was doesn't want this anymore. Do you want it?" And she's like, "It's a wand. He got it on a scouts trip clear up in the Uinta Mountains, which is the higher Utah mountains, and it is literally the most perfect wand. It came 3 days later, right to me from the place I wanted it to come from. It is so perfect. I was laughing like a little kid. It's even got this awesome little, like where the handle is, this little thumb imprint right here. It fits my thumb perfectly. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, right? How much cooler does that get? That is absolutely incredible and awesome. Anyways, just an example, setting that intention, focusing on how you would like it, not in detail of how it has to look, but just like the feeling. It's the feeling that matters the most, not the details of everything and how it has to be worked out and what it looks like, but the feeling. And I had that feeling, and I was using this emotion of joy, and I was creating all this physical movement while I was talking about it. So my muscles were contracting, I was exerting an energy, and as I was doing it and expressing this emotion, and then I just set it free. 3 days later, the universe brought it to me. That is the beauty of manifesting when you use these three tensions and emotion behind it. You can manifest anything you want in life, literally anything you want. It's just a matter of knowing what it is that you do want. So get clear on that, and everything from there is possible.